guys, it's Jason and welcome back to my channel. Last week I did a get to know me video, and this week I really wanted to do a vlog on the cabaret show that I was in last weekend, but unfortunately it wouldn't upload. I had it already, all planned. It was really great and I've been trying to upload it since Friday, but it just hasn't been uploading. It's been stopping at 60% every single time. I guess that vlog just isn't happening. I'm gonna try to re-upload it later on, but I want to get a video up because I really want to get this channel started. But this week instead, I'm gonna do a video on how to get started as an actor. I am by no means an expert, so what I say may not work for you because it may not work for somebody else, and what somebody else does may not work for me, but it may work for you. So take everything that people say with a grain of salt. That includes all of your teachers. That definitely includes me, because I'm just another actor trying to make it happen. I think that I have enough knowledge that I might be able to help some of you who are just starting out. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. I want to preface by saying that since I am primarily an actor for the musical theater, I will target that specifically, but that doesn't mean that these tips won't help you if you're more interested in like TV, film, or anything of the sorts. I just don't know as much about that world. So yeah. Step number one is train. You want to get yourself into an acting class, you want to get yourself a voice coach and start some vocal lessons, and you want to get into a dance class, preferably multiple dance classes, ballet, tap, jazz. Those are the three primary that you're going to need. In musical theater primarily, it's really important that you can do all three, because it's not enough to just be able to act anymore. It's not enough to just be able to dance, and it's not enough to just be able to sing. You want to make sure that you're proficient in all aspects of theater. So maybe start by going online and looking local classes near you. The internet will be your best friend. Just Google and find an acting class near you. Google and find a voice teacher near you, and Google and find a really good dance studio. Now, if you don't have the money to maybe get into like acting classes and you're still in high school, join your theater department because you'll learn a lot there. Just make sure that you train, because the most important thing is to start laying that foundation for a really good craft, because you want to learn how to analyze a script, create a character, how to tell the story, because at the end of the day, acting is just truthful behavior under imaginary circumstances, and our job is to tell a character's story, and class will refine those skills. And it goes the same for singing and dance. It'll lay that foundation for that technique that you can grow upon. You know, maybe you already have some skills in you. You know, maybe you move well, but you just want to refine those skills. Class is a great place to just practice and learn. It's a comfortable, safe environment that will encourage your growth, and that's really important when you're starting out, is to just learn and grow and create and explore and find all those different sides of you that you didn't know you had. And the sooner you can do all that, the sooner you can move on to the next step, which is auditioning. So auditioning is essential if you're going to pursue life as a performer, or whether you just want to do it for fun or whatever. You need to audition. Like, you really cannot get away from auditioning. It is a performer's number one downfall. They don't know how to audition, they don't know how to prepare for audition, or they don't know how to find auditions. The best way to find auditions, in my opinion, is Backstage.com. Backstage is a casting website that you go on and you can upload your resume, your headshot, all sorts of stuff, and you can look for auditions near you, auditions around the country, and you can submit directly to them. I swear by it, I have found multiple jobs through Backstage. The good thing about Backstage is casting directors can also view you. So there will be times where you decide to check your Backstage and you have a message, and it's from a casting director who wants to bring you in for an audition. And that's really awesome, because not only are you going out there and you're looking, but they can also see you. And they have everything. Backstage has everything from TV, film, musical theater, modeling, voiceover work, all of it. So definitely check out Backstage. Other websites that I use are Playbill.com and Broadway.com. Those two are really great. Those are free. They're primarily theater related. So if you're a TV, film person, I wouldn't really look at those. But, you know, why not? Just check them out. If not, check Facebook. They have Facebook groups for like local auditions, Google community theater auditions near me, professional theater auditions near me, and just start looking and submitting. So let's say at this point you've started taking class, you feel like you're ready to start auditioning and you found some auditions in your area and you want to go to them, you're gonna want to get a few things together. So the first thing you're gonna want to get is a good headshot. So a headshot is a 8x10 picture of you just on a normal day. Laid back, casual, cool. You're wanting to sell your look. A lot of headshots are shot from here up or mid-thigh up, kind of show a little bit more of your body. Either one works as long as we can see your face. A headshot is stapled to the back of your resume and it's used kind of as like your calling card as an actor. So if they're looking at your resume and they're saying, oh, I really liked him, they can just flip it over and they can see what you look like. That way they remember who you were in the audition. It's a tool that you're going to need. So if you can, I recommend investing in good quality headshots with a headshot trained photographer. The next thing you're gonna wanna get together is your resume. Your resume needs to fit on the back of your headshot. So what most people do is they just print it on normal paper and they cut it. Your resume should include your name right at the top. Big, bold letters, Jason Carroll, there it is. That's my resume. Nobody else's. They can look at it and say, oh, it's Jason's. This is Jason's resume. Your resume should also include your stats, so like your height, your weight, your eye color, your hair color, all that kind of information. It should also include a way to contact you. It is so important to have an email or a phone number listed on there. That way casting directors can get in contact with you after your audition. If there's no way to contact you, they can't call you to offer you a job. The next thing you're going to want on your resume is any experience you have, whether it be in plays, in short films, in musicals, whatever it is, put it. You sang in a concert, great, on your resume. Whatever you did that's considered theatrical experience or acting experience, put it on your resume. Dance experience, there it is. If you don't have any of that, you can just skip that and go on to the next step, your education and your training. So this is that part where you've been taking class, you put who you took class with right there so that they can say, okay, well they don't have any experience, but they do have some training that we can rely on, and maybe we can give them a chance, they'll have some skills that we can use, and they can create this character for us. Another thing you're gonna want, specifically if you're doing musical theater, is you're gonna want a rep book. Now your rep book, or your repertoire book, is a book of songs that you sing and you're comfortable singing, that show off your range, what you can do vocally, what you can do acting-wise, and they really put your best foot forward when you're singing them. You enjoy singing them, you have a good time with them. These are the songs you're gonna use in an audition. Now they're primarily gonna be 16 to 32 bar cuts, which is 16 to 32 measures of music, so roughly 30 seconds to a minute. It's really important that the songs in your book show different sides of you and what you can do. So you wanna have classical, pop rock, you want to have contemporary musical theater, you want to have, upbeats, ballads, all of it, comedy, drama, the works. I don't want to bore you too much with that because I want to do a whole video on your rep book and I want to do a whole video on your headshot and your resume. So we're going to move on to the next step. For now, if you have questions, leave them below and I'll try to answer them. So hypothetically, you've taken some class, you've found some auditions, and you have your headshot, your resume, and your book together. So the next step is to audition. The most important thing as an actor is to show up on the day of the audition. Auditioning can be very, very scary, and I'm gonna say it now and I'm gonna say it 100 times. It doesn't get much easier, but you do get more comfortable. I'm gonna talk about 3 things that are really important in auditions. If you don't do anything else, just do these. Number 1, walk into the room, cool, calm, and collected. What I do before I walk into a room is I just take a step back, and before I open the door, I wait 3 seconds, and I breathe, I collect my thoughts, and I tell myself 3 things I like about myself that day, in that moment or whatever. Whatever those 3 things are, tell them to yourself. And walk in and say hello. You do not want to walk in frazzled, hair everywhere, looking a mess, feeling a mess, none of it. You want to be calm because you want to set a good tone in the room. The second most important thing in auditions is don't have expectations of what's supposed to happen. When you do your monologue or when you do your song, be open to exploration. The most important thing is to just remember that you're acting. And in acting, you're discovering things, you're feeling things. And the character is going through all of this for the very first time. So just be in the moment, be open to new feelings, and whatever you feel, just go there. And the third most important is to just stick the landing. I think the worst thing that you can do in an audition is to finish your piece and just immediately go, thank you, and walk out. Finish your piece, wait a second, stay in the moment, and then cut it off. And when you cut it off, say, thank you. Really simple, really easy, not abrupt. You want to let the moment sink in. You know, you just have this big high note. Say you're singing Defying Gravity, which you probably shouldn't do in an audition, but you just hit the, oh, thank you. Woo! No. Hit that note. Thank you. Calm, collected, easy, breezy, beautiful. You booked the job. When you're first starting out, just start small, get involved with your high school or your college theater department, maybe branch out and start finding some community theater, and then find some local professional theaters and just work your way up. New York City and LA are not the only places to be actors. You can do it anywhere. It's really easy to get started as an actor. You just have to want to do it and pursue it. So yeah. Alright guys, well thank you so much for tuning in and watching this week's video. I'm sorry that it's coming to you a little bit later than when I wanted to post it originally. I would like to start posting videos every Friday. That's the goal. By the time you see this, it'll probably be Monday afternoon or Tuesday morning, but that's fine. It's whatever. Thank you guys again for watching this video. Make sure to comment below and let me know if you guys liked the video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. I will leave a link to my first video and as well to the vlog series for Somebody Nobody if you would like to check those out. Thank you guys so much and see you next week.